On the docket for today, we are going to edit the Savage Gulf solo hike video. Is there anything left to say right now? No? So let's get started. This is really weird. It is such a nice day outside, but it is freezing inside. I think I gotta eat outside or something, I don't know. Okay, and back to work. This thing's not gonna edit itself, and even if it could, I wouldn't let it. Okay, got a ton of work done today. I think we're like 15 minutes into the video. There's gonna be a lot of editing coming up. It's hard to get myself to stop when you get on a roll because it just keeps, you're just like, yeah, let's keep going, keep going. And it's like unearthing treasure that you buried for yourself. I know I've mentioned this before, but the more work and the more effort I put into filming it, the more fun it is to edit it, and every shot turned out perfectly, and you're like, yeah, that looks great. I'm glad I went to the effort to do that. So anyway, let's unearth more treasures tomorrow. I'll see you then. Alrighty, time to get back to work. You know what's great about making videos is that if your previous video sucked or you're not happy with it, you just move on to the next one. I don't understand how people can handle having just like one big movie or one big project being everything that they've done, you know? I physically can't hinge everything on one project, you know? Okay, now it's time to get back to work though. Let's do it. The edit is going very well. We are at 21 minutes into the video. We're still on the first full day, which would be day 2 of 5. Maybe everybody's kind of feeling this, but I feel like my brain just, it's no longer able to do mental tasks where you actually have to think. I can still do menial tasks where it's just what you do is very clear, but when it's like you have to make decisions, I don't know, just for whatever reason, I just feel kind of worn out. But nonetheless, we shall persevere, because that's what we do. Over there. Ooh, that's smooth. That's smooth, baby. A7S3 digital stave. You know, if I could only choose one creative outlet, you know what it would be? Despite how difficult it is and how much of a hassle it is, it'd be music. I live for this. Here is the Osprey Atmos AG65, the small size. I wasn't sure whether I should get the large or the small, so I ordered both, and for some reason they ship separately. I guess we will find out once the large gets here, although already this is way too small, right? I don't know, we'll wait for the large to get here, we'll put some stuff in it, try it out. My old backpack was just a bit too heavy and it was too big. I don't need a backpack that big. But after this 50-mile trip, I was like, yo, I gotta get my backpack situation in order. This thing's too heavy. The belt buckle falling apart. Ooh, time, baby. I am a very, very fast editor, but even for me, this video is going to take a very long time to edit. We're 35 minutes into the video. It's still on the second day. This is gonna be like a 2-hour video. And that's with all the fat cut and trimmed out. Maybe it won't be quite that long because the last few days weren't quite as much footage. I mean, it's like 10 hours of footage. You can easily see it being 2 hours. Well, I will make it an enjoyable 2 hours to watch. Okay, that's gonna do it for today. Let's hit it up tomorrow. See you on the flip flop. See you tomorrow. What the hell was that? I just saw something run across the counter. That is not good. What? That was a mouse. That was definitely a mouse. That's not good. Okay, well that's not good. That is not good at all.
not exactly what I want to be dealing with right now.
Well, this is annoying, but it's got to be taken care of, so let's take care of it. Okay, get some mouse traps. At least there's no food residue sitting out for them to eat. Ever since hiking the 40-mile Timberline Trail in 2018, I'd been looking for another long-distance hike to challenge myself with. I eventually stumbled on a roughly 43-mile hike in Tennessee called the Savage Gulf. After some research, I came up with a route. I would start at the Stone Door Trailhead and hike 4.1 miles to my first campsite, Alum Gap. The next day, I would hike 10.75 miles to Collins West Campsite on the southern edge of the park. Then, another 11.9 miles to Savage Falls. After that, 11.05 miles to Sawmill Campsite. And finally, on day 5, 4.95 miles back to the trailhead. So with enough supplies to last for the week ahead of me, I set foot onto the trail for a hike that would prove to be every bit as challenging as it was rewarding. Okay, I am right here. Go down this way. Now, perfect weather today. Feeling great. So nice to get out of that car. Yes. It's been a good while since I've done a really long distance trip. I've had that urge to do it, so I did not expect it to start with a nice paved path. But considering I'm doing 40 miles, I feel like that's a good, nice way to ease into it. I'm probably gonna be going to that overlook over there. And for the rest of the week, I'm gonna be somewhere down in that valley off to the left. We're gonna go to the right, we're gonna go to the left. Absolutely beautiful. This is a colorblind viewer. Might be good for colorblind people, but not for people who aren't. It was a little bit warm today, but still manageable so far. There's a chance of rain later in the week, but we will think about that when it's time to think about it. Now it's time to enjoy the sunshine. French horn, baby, come on, put your hand in that thing and put your hand over here. Play that ride cymbal. Oh man, the brass section over there.